Phl2Sea. I'm a Berliner. Well, I've been living here for 8 years now, developing my music and art practice here. My parents coming from England and Australia, so I have that lucky European passport, which means I can stay here. I devote my life to music, basically, and art. I came here to visit a friend of mine who had an artist residency in the Tacheles Kunsthaus. I was only meant to come for 2 weeks, and you know the old story. On the second day I realized I wouldn't be leaving again, just because I immediately felt so at home. I'd never seen a squat before in my life, and that really appealed to me. I had this really naive idea in my head when I left Australia that I would come to Europe and become a punk. And I don't think I really understood what I was signing myself up for, but it's been very rewarding. But yeah, Berlin is a great place to be a creative person in. It can be a really dangerous place as well. Lots of people get lost here in more ways than one, whether it be with drugs or just finding it hard to assimilate and, you know, make a living and all that. Berlin, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's a dark, dirty city. How do I pay the bills and stuff?
Absolutely.
Well, it's not really possible. That's the sad thing. I mean, it depends where you are in the music business as well, since I mainly occupy this kind of underground DIY scene, which, I mean, the last thing on our agenda is money, which sucks because, you know, what I wouldn't, you know, give to make a living doing from what I love. And I mean, I do tour often, I play a lot of shows, and I DJ, and, you know, I do a lot of things related to music, but the money is like so scarce. It's, you know, barely buys me a couple of kebabs and a train ride. The bands, we get like pretty good money, but most of it gets eaten up in, like, we have to pay for rehearsal rooms, the transport to and from gigs, we have to put merch out. Kind of all the money just feeds back into itself, so it maintains itself basically without me having to put my own money. But yeah, I've had to go out and get a job, which I absolutely resent, and I resisted it for about 6 years. My first band in Europe together in the Tacheles, which was great because we had the opportunity to like play quite a bit, like in the building. There were 3 separate venues in the building. Well, we only ever played the top one, I think.
You really had a hard life there at times, so you did pretty I'm amazed that you got through those winters.
Yeah, I mean, I was living on, I think I must have been living on less than 20 cents a day.
Yeah.
And then, but the weekends were always the best because it was a party building, so lots of people came in and left their beers everywhere. So on the weekends I would just go up and down with bags and just collect all the bottles because of course they're worth 8 cents each. I mean, I don't have the patience to do that anymore, or the strength, I think, but I used to make maybe €5 on the weekends and then go buy a bag of potatoes and a bag of flour and hopefully some cigarettes as well. I mean, I used to feel like a fucking queen. I would just walk over, there'd be tourists everywhere, and I'd walk and I'd be like, hey guys, oh yeah, that's a joint store, like, and then go upstairs and see who else was around, and it was a playground. It was incredible. I look back very fondly on those years. Maybe it's you that told me that the building is like completely occupied by rats now.
Yeah,
It's like a colony.
Dominated by rats.
Yeah.
No surprise really, because they pretty much dominated it when it was open, but
on the backing tracks, they were all written when I was on tour with Phl2Sea. I just had my computer with me, which could work without batteries, and just basically used it. I created it all on MIDI, and I just kind of made them as sketches, and I didn't really think much of it. And about 2 weeks ago, I had a show in Bayreuth here in Neukölln, and I was kind of preparing my set, and I realized that I'd been playing this set because it was my birthday, and I realized the last year on my birthday I'd played the exact same set, and I just said no, I can't, and it's over. I can't do that anymore. Yeah, I mean, all the songs are written, all of my music's always written from stuff that's happened, or it's never kind of made up things. It's almost a way to deal with things as well. And it's funny because some songs you write them, I'm sure you get this as well, like they take on new meaning, and every time you revisit, then you hear something new, or just something occurs that was never clear before. I'm sure that will happen with these songs. I mean, this is that I perform now. It's only the second time I've performed it, so I will keep doing it. I'm sure that I'll change it and fix it up and do different things, perfect it. But it's actually a tribute to my partner, Gentle, who passed away last year. Yeah, that was where it all came from. All the songs are written for him. Reaching, never touching.